Hello and welcome to my 7 Domata podcast. So now I gotta show you what is a spell. A spell is kind of like a creature, but it's not quite so much of them, and they are not so much usable, and they are in each DM set but it's not so many of them in each set. Well, I'm gonna show you how to make it up. This is spell, and that we know because it's some spell here, and they have no power, and here is the name and the cost, and yeah, but the rest of it is completely like a creature. Well, that this card do, it's you can destroy one of your opponent's untapped creatures. I gotta show you how that work, but first I gotta show you what spell is. Here is some spells. As you see, it looks like this. Actually, like these spells looks like. And if you will see it different like a creature, I have a golden wing striker here. If you can see, that's different against a creature and a spell. They don't look like each other. Or if you take English card of both of them, you'll see it better maybe. Okay, that's the difference against the creature and the spell. So yeah, and spells are a lot of, and most of the deck have spells. Here we have mana, 2 shields, 2 cards in the battle zone. Your opponents have more cards in the battle zone than you have, and clear shields, sure. And let's see which card you have. You have 2 cards in your hand. You get one Gimson Hammer and 1 Death Smoke, and you can use one of the cards. You can begin with Death Smoke. It can destroy one of your opponent's untapped creatures, and that is 3 cards are untapped. And this card gets blocker, so he can block you next turn. If you don't do that, you use 4 mana. Minimum one of them must be darkness, as the same as creature. You put it in the battle zone. Tell your opponent that you will destroy this card, and he put it in his graveyard. Okay, let's do it again. This will be put in the graveyard after you have used it, and you still have more mana to cost if you want. You can destroy one of your creature with 2000 power or less. So let's see. You have just 1 card you can take, or you have 2 cards, but you take melee Wizard of Lightning. Okay. Then you must use 2 mana, one of them must be on fire. Do it like this, and you put it in the battle zone. And you say you will destroy this card. Then your opponent must take it in his graveyard, and you put your spell in your graveyard. It's like you can just use the spell 1 time, but they can be really powerful. Let's say you take 2 cards, and now you have no blockers, so you can attack a shield or a creature. This is the only creature you can attack actually. But let's see, you break shields. You break shield. This be broken. He put it on his hand, and then you can still attack shields. Okay, but now you have forget something. All cards he have are they can attack next turn. It seems like you get loose. Okay, now it's your opponent's turn. He untap that card he have, and he also draw a card. Okay, and he put a card in his mana zone. Okay, and now he will attack you. He use Lock Wizard of Hunting to break one of your shield. Put this on your hand. This is how the card you have on your hand. It seems like you get a win. You break one of your shield. You break this. Hey, it's Duel Flame. This guy had an ability called Shield Trigger. When this spell put in your hand from your shield zone, you may immediately of no cost, and destroy one of your opponent's creature has power 4000 or less, and then you can destroy this one, and this go and its graveyard. The Duel Flame goes to your graveyard. And spells actually can be used like that. It can be used on many loads. Let's say you draw a card. You draw this one. Now you have 2 cards in your hand. Okay. Middle team. Morbid Medicine is it. You can cast it for 4 mana, and you have now a lot of mana you can use. Sorry, I forgot to untap. Let's see, you have a lot of mana you can use. And Morbid Medicine costs 4 mana and our darkness creature. Darkness spell, sorry. And now we tap 4 mana and you cost Morbid Medicine. And that it do. You can take returns up 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can take one of the that you want. You can take back Death Smoke and and you can also take, for example, Tornado Flame. So you can still use them, as you can still use, let's see, Death Smoke you can still use. Then you use the rest of the mana you have and cost Death Smoke 1 at a time. And then you destroy this card. This card goes to the graveyard for sure, and Death Smoke too. So now you can destroy this creature and still attack shield. Okay. So now you have learned a lot about spells, so now we gotta see what you have done. Okay, now I think you have learned what is a spell and understand that is a kind of magic spells or something you can use just one time. If you don't get some other abilities to get them back or something, or you have clear of them in your deck, you can maximum 4 of the same card. So if you will see more videos from Magma Dragon 92, yeah, ciao.